I think I see better when I got my Glock beside me. I'm rolling up some pressure just to hide the pain inside me. I'm sliding in the SRT, but it feel like a Rari. And she calling my phone, I'm blowing up, she say I'm sorry. I think I see better when I got my Glock beside me. I'm rolling up some pressure just to hide the pain inside me. So we got the infamous CATEYE back, and he's had a little issue with the front. I think he's had a wheel bearing go out, and you can kind of tell, so we're gonna be replacing that today. So if you kind of look, the wheel is a little cocked in, like slanted camber wise up here, and then you look at this side, straight up and down. You can't really see it too much because it's on this damn grass, but that's a telltale sign that the wheel bearing is pretty much done for. All right, so I got one side up in the air already, and it was definitely the hub, for sure. Definitely the hub. So you can see all this movement in here. So definitely could have been fucking up the brakes. So once it happens like this, the damn rotor will kind of push wherever the brakes push it, which is usually back, and then it'll start eating like half of the fucking brake pad and shit like that. Happened on the red 2500 gas that I was working on probably a couple months ago. He blew a bearing, then it fucked up his brake rotor, brake caliper, fucked up the dust shield. I mean, it damn near fucked up the spindle. So glad that he caught it now and is replacing it now, because that could have definitely been bad. About to go ahead and bust this down, go ahead and replace that. I'm gonna check the brake pads while I'm on this side. Gonna wait and touch this side after I get that one knocked out, because like I said, I gotta lower the key all the way down. I gotta mark it and make sure that it's in the same place, just so that way I don't want him to have to go get another alignment and shit like that. So we'll go ahead and just get it right. So just wanted to show y'all that. All right, so got the hub out, and yeah, it was done for. The speed sensor wire was broke, but yeah, that thing was over with, my boy. And you can see all the metal coming off the damn speed sensor and shit from the broken bearing material. So yep, that was done. So looks like the brakes are pretty decent. Look like they got pretty good life left on them. All I did was take the brake caliper off, rotor off, took the tie rod off the spindle, and then I can just kind of maneuver it where I need it. I put the jack up underneath it because the droop that the suspension has won't let you get to that top hub bolt. So ended up having to put a jack under it, push it up so that way I can get my ratchet back there, knock that 15 out back there, and then everything came out. All right, so got that wheel off because I went and checked the brakes. The brakes are pretty decent all the way around, so no real use of putting new ones in, because these have plenty of life, probably at least the rest of this year worth of braking on them. So decided to just keep those on there, and he can just take them other ones back, get his money back. But yeah, got the new hub in. You can see with the brand new shiny hub in there. Got that knocked out. The old hub was just destroyed. So yeah, glad we checked that out, and got it replaced. I'm about to go ahead and throw on the spacer and then put the wheels back on, tighten everything up, and then should be good to go to roll this thing up out of here. It's the cleanest CATEYE I've had through this shop. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. This thing is just nice. I like the LTZs. It doesn't have a fucking big ass show off or no crazy shit like that. Just a rough country, and it's just a clean ass truck. Just clean, simple, 6s, 7s on a 6-inch lift turned all the way up on keys. But yeah, man, that's why I kind of like these body styles, man. I don't know. It's just you can be so simple with the round body. Or 99 to 06, you can kind of be pretty simple and it be clean as fuck. I've seen a lot of 99 to 06 trucks throughout the whole time that I've been dealing with these motherfuckers, and a lot of people would just come in with clears, paint match, and some reps and a nice little lift, and that shit just catches my eye every time. All right, got it all knocked out and everything is complete. So everything is good to go. So I guess we'll pick up on the next build or next project. So here she is, brand new bearing, and everything sounds a lot better now. So glad that I can knock that out for them. So let's push on to the next project. All right, so we got the Max Track Silverado in here right now, and about to be doing a couple things to it. So I got everything laid out over here. Got some Scar door speakers that I'm going to be throwing in. Got a head unit that I'm going to be putting in as well. He has some clears with LED bulbs. I'm going to be throwing those in as well. And then he's got some 3-inch blocks, but I do not have the U-bolts for him. I might have some in here that I had on my red truck that I can probably use, but that'll be pretty much the only set of U-bolts I have in here, because I think all the rest of the ones that I had that were stock or fucking short, I ended up giving away to customers or selling them to customers. And yeah, that ended up sweeping me out as far as rear blocks, especially whenever that bullshit came through. Right now I'm probably gonna go ahead and focus on doing the head unit, door speakers, and these notorious ass headlights. These are a motherfucker to put in. You end up having to take the grill out, or at least pull it back some without having to break all the fucking clips. There's a little bolt that's right here that you gotta get taken out, but usually most of the time I'll take the fender liner right here down and move it out the way, get this bolt out, and this is the last bolt for these headlights and these two. All right, so we're getting back into the Silverado. It's got these little fucking tabs on the back. All you gotta do is go get some pliers and just squeeze it down. It goes inside these little fucking holes that are back here. You can't really see. There's one up there, there's one down there, and then there's one right here. I got this bolt here out, this bolt here out, and then the one that is back here, you can kind of see it like up here. It's like in that area. I can't get it with the flashlight, but if you fuck around and come out here, you'll see. If I can give y'all some tips, this will be some shit that I definitely give you tips on, because these body styles, the headlights are so damn huge, and all the little housing mounts and shit they stuff back there. All right, so we got the clears put in and the grill put back on. Everything looks good. I got the lights working and everything is mounted. It ain't kind of off. I had to kind of adjust it a little bit, tighten the screw, push it back, tighten another screw, and do all the other shit. But other than that, everything else looks good. So I'm gonna go ahead and rip this shit off. And boom, brand new clear on that side, and then brand new clear on this side. So I ended up having to just go ahead and take the grill out the way because it was hanging. And I had to slide the headlight actually all the way up here, just about, to get it all the way out, because the housing is behind the fender and all that shit. So in order to kind of pull it out, you're gonna have to either tilt it or just slide it to the front, take the grill all the way out. So yeah, man, everything looks good. These trucks, a lot of the times you can't really get it fitted pretty good, but this one ended up being pretty decent. They doing a little bit better with the molds out there in Japan or China, wherever they fucking making these shits at. And turn the lights on and turn the flashes on so that way y'all can kind of see everything. But yeah, man, it's gonna have the quick flash shit just because of the LEDs and all that, but I mean, it'll be all right. Everybody like that damn rapid blinking shit, but yeah, man, a lot better clarity. Looks like they're pretty even, just about. Yeah, to me they look pretty even. The right side might have to be adjusted a little bit higher, but honestly it looks like it's damn near even. So probably adjust that a little bit and then get it perfect, and then like I said, we'll get in here, start taking these door panels and stuff off, and then we'll go from there. All right, forgot to mention that I had some fog light bulbs. Not sure if I said it or not, but just got those put in as well, and all clear all the way through. So everything looks good on here. So we'll move on to the inside and get the audio situated, and then yeah, we'll run to AutoZone, go get these stock U-bolts, and then that'll be pretty much the last of everything. I'm hoping don't take too long to get these door panels off. It's just getting behind this shit here, taking this little clip here off, popping this off. There's one back here behind this little piece here, and then you just pull this off right here and pull the whole door panel back, get the speaker thrown in. I don't know if I'll have to wire these or if they come with the plug or the actual clip, but we'll get it done either way. And then yeah man, we should be finishing up here soon, man. I'm glad to get these lights done. It looks a hell of a lot better, so yeah man, it's good to see. All right, so was getting around to the radio and got it pulled out, but ended up having to put it back together because didn't have either of the harnesses. So the harness that goes into the radio, I didn't have that. All I had was the backup camera harness, and then this doubled in kit right here. It didn't come with the jumper harness that you use to adapt to the harness that I don't got for that. So end up probably gonna have to see if he has that back at home or something. And then as far as this harness, you can get that at Walmart probably. They got them in stock, or AutoZone probably be your quickest bet without having to get on Amazon and ship that shit 2 days. All right, went ahead and got the fronts done. I just forgot to pick up the fucking camera, but I got both the front door speakers in, and now we're working on the rear. So these are all good. I'd put the heat shrink on them. I'd put a female connector on top of the wire that came off the factory harness. So this is the factory little plug-in, and I just snipped it and put some connectors on it, heat shrunk it, and then had to drill a little bit into the door because this these speakers didn't come with any screws. So I had to kind of look around the shop and look for some. So I ended up putting 2 in each speaker. It's pretty solid enough. It ain't really no big deal. The bitches ain't gonna rattle out or nothing like that. But got the door panel hung down real quick just so I could show you kind of what I got going on. So ended up putting these little female connectors on here, I believe, and throwing some heat shrink on here. And all I gotta do is put it on the back of the speaker wherever I put it. I think it might be somewhere over there. As soon as I plug these onto the speaker, everything should be good to go. And then I'll just put it back up here. Ended up going to AutoZone and getting the right U-bolts. So these are 2 5/8 wide. Measured it with the measuring tape as far as the last ones that I had, and it was 2 5/8. And then these are exactly 2 5/8, so these should be plenty enough. The stock U-bolts are probably just a little bit shorter than these, but this should be perfect for these blocks right here, so should be no issues. But not too sure if I want to get that shit done today. Clears went in perfect, all the bulbs went in great, everything went perfect. So we're just gonna keep on going, and hopefully have this thing done either today or probably in the morning, and then we'll be moving on to the next truck, like literally as soon as I pull this thing out. But let's get back to it, get these speakers in, and then I'll pick back up once we get that finished up. All right, so that is where I'm gonna end out today. Got all the speakers in, so all of them are good to go. I'll do a little sound test probably tomorrow. I done put the key up and everything. So tomorrow all I gotta do is put these blocks in, and then we should be good to go. Just having to go get parts and shit like that kind of cut into the time that I was kind of managing for today. So gonna throw these in tomorrow. Shouldn't take me more than an hour because there's already lift blocks in the back, so I just had to take them out and then put these in, and then we should be good to go. All right, so got the rear U-bolts taken, or got the rear U-bolts put in, and yeah, that's pretty much it. No blocks, just what he wanted. So got this side situated as well. I had to end up cutting a good couple inches off because these motherfuckers were extra long, pause, but got him decent now. He's got plenty of space in case he ever wanted to go with the 3-inch block. It'll probably be at the very bottom, but you know, it'll be all right at least for now. And plus he has the Max Track ones in the back, so if he ends up needing to get those or swap those in if he gets pulled over again, then he at least got at least 2 options, 3-inch block and then the 5-inch Max Track. Gonna be throwing these stock shocks in once I get back, because I gotta go run and grab some self tappers and shit real quick for these rock lights, so that way I can go ahead and knock these out before I put the wheel on, because it's gonna be hard trying to do it with the wheel on, with it on the tire. But yeah man, we're getting her done. All right, finally back. I was gonna vlog a little bit, but people being fucking weird out in public. I'm not the type really to bring my camera in public and talk to the shit. I ain't really ever got to that point. But yeah, I went to Lowe's, got these self-tapping bolts. They should be plenty long enough to go up into the bed, out the rock lights, got me some little Chick-fil-A. Had to go cop that real quick while I was up in town. But yeah, man, all we gotta do now, like I said, get the shocks out and drill these fucking rock lights in, then we'll be pulling it out. All right, so finally got these damn shocks in. Ended up having to beat the hell out of the shock mounts because they were yeah, they were squeezed so tight from the lift shocks that I couldn't get the factory shocks back in too easy, but ended up hammering those out. You see I got the hammer out, but got both sides put in and tightened up. So now all I gotta do is put the wheel on and put this bitch back up in the air. I ended up getting the wheel light, or I ended up getting the rock lights drilled in with the self tappers that I got. So just two on each side, went pretty easy, didn't go through the bed, so those were perfect. So that was good. So these shouldn't fall out anymore, and everything else should be smooth. So about to throw these wheels on real quick and then try to go ahead and just torque everything while it's on the ground. Once I'm done with that, I'll go ahead and pull it out and get it out the way and let y'all take a good look at it before he comes and picks it up, and then I'll be moving on to the next project. So let's go ahead and see how this thing gonna look. It's gonna be leaning because it's gonna be no blocks in the back, 0. All right, got it on the ground. So everything is complete finally, and got them back on the tire a little bit. So no blocks in the rear. The U-bolts ended up working pretty good. Like I said, I had to cut those, but everything was good with that. Just gotta throw these center caps on, and she is leaning again. So looks good, man. So can't wait to see it outside in the sun. But yeah, man, this bitch is sitting. Oh yeah, that bitch skyrocketing. Yeah, this bitch up here, I ain't gonna lie. It's a clean truck too, I ain't gonna lie to you. Scar sound good. Wish could have made the radio work. Radio would have definitely helped out a whole lot with making it sound a whole lot clearer. But once he gets everything for that, I'm pretty sure he'll get that situated. But let's get this thing up out of here real quick. I know once I get out here, I ain't gonna be able to see a fucking thing. Okay, we out. So it's not too bad. I mean, probably still get fucked with by the police, but I mean, they ain't really as bad as they used to be, at least. So let's go ahead and get this bitch turned around, and then we'll look at it outside. But yeah, my car's right there. You can't really even see that motherfucker, but you know, if you sit high enough, you'll get up there and see. All right, there she is. So everything is complete, ready to go. He's on the way to pick it up now. But yeah, man, all LEDs up front. Got brand new clear headlights. So yeah, got 4 door speakers. They're Scar 6.5s, and then I ended up taking the lift blocks out and just doing stock U-bolts, and then no blocks, and then that's pretty much it. And then I screwed those damn some damn rock lights. Shit, man, she's leaning, she's good. I know he's about to be damn thrilled to see it now. The tires changed it a whole lot from whenever I first did it, but yeah, that's what it is, man. So that'll be it for this one. Hope y'all enjoyed it. That's pretty much all I'm gonna be doing for this one. Just wanted to kind of get some content out there and just kickstart, so that way I can damn keep rolling out content and keep y'all fed, because I know y'all be wanting some more fucking videos. But man, if I ain't got shit going, I ain't gonna record. And plus, if it's little small shit, sometimes I don't even waste time to kind of record, because I'm just trying to get that shit knocked out and up the road, so that way I can kind of make more space in my schedule for bigger shit like lift kits and shit like that. But yeah, man, about to go ahead and get started on this thing. This shit should look pretty good. It's pretty clean. That'll be for the next video for y'all to see. One man band, back at it again, and we about to slide out with another one. Check y'all out in the next one.